Hi everyone, I'm Mike Hartley, Interim Police Chief of the Bloomington Police Department. I want to thank the community for sending in your questions regarding the operations and different programs that we are doing at the Bloomington Police Department every day. This week, we're going to allow other staff members to answer questions about the jobs that they have within the police department.
911 emergency. My name is David Mellon. I am one of the civilian police and fire dispatchers here for the Bloomington Police and Bloomington Fire Departments. I've been with Bloomington for a little more than 26 years. I started in January 1995. Things have changed significantly from the time I started. When I started here, cell phones were still kind of a novelty. You know, it was a rare thing. I can still remember getting my first few non-landline cellular 911 calls and thinking, what an amazing thing. And now predominantly our calls come from cellular phones. I started with the city before we had internet, before we had email. So everything was done paper and inter-office memos and daily bulletins that were printed out and put in mailboxes. My regular day-to-day can vary significantly. It's a feast or famine kind of position. Sometimes we sit and it's quiet, which is a good thing for the city and for the police department. And then other days it gets overwhelmingly busy with call load and activity. You check the area of Quinn Avenue and 110th Street. So our dispatch center is located within the Bloomington Police Department. We're up on the second floor with the administration and our the investigative bureau. That's kind of a unique thing because Bloomington has its own PSAP. PSAP is a industry term for Public Safety Answering Point or a 911 center. And there's still a few agencies that do that. A lot of the smaller cities and smaller departments have a county dispatch center. So the 911 center might be providing service to 6, 7, 9, 12 different police departments and fire departments. We provide a little bit more unique and individualized service to the police department, to the fire department, and to the citizens of Bloomington. So when you call 911 in Bloomington, you're speaking to a Bloomington dispatcher sitting in the Bloomington Police Department. Most of us have either lived or grown up or spent a lot of time within the city. So we're intimately familiar with some of the little details. So we can provide that extra level of just sort of knowledge and intimacy with our callers and with our officers that sometimes the big 911 centers, PSAPs, can't provide. It's a very unique job. It requires a lot of abilities to multitask. So again, we're handling multiple emergencies at the same time. We're listening to a telephone call with someone providing us information while we're talking to officers on the radio. We need to get information quick and fast, both to help the citizens and to keep our police officers or our firefighters safe. And sometimes to do that, we have to be abrupt. We've got so much we need to take care of in such a short hurry that sometimes we have to interrupt. We have to be a little more aggressive on the phone to get the information that we need most to help the citizens and to help the police officers. It is terribly stressful, but the rewards for what I do pay off over the stress in the long run. I wouldn't be here 26 years later if it wasn't. We have a 12-year-old female in the nurse's office, dizzy, heart doesn't feel right, difficulty breathing. Just being there for the young child that's calling or the person in crisis that they're seeking some sort of help before they hurt themselves, to be there for them. Someone having that heart attack or something. Sometimes I'm just the last person somebody gets to talk to. My parents still live in the city, so I know there's going to be times where they're going to need to call for help. And I'd like to think that I'm providing the same level of service I would for my own parents to anybody that's calling 911 for help. But I think just knowing that I'm there helping them is a tremendous thing.
Thanks again for tuning in to Q&A with BPD. As always, we appreciate your questions and we will work to answer them as soon as we can in the future. Look forward to hearing from you all. Until next time, stay healthy and stay safe.